Welcome to the Legacy Forge.
This is where the magic happens. Just wanted to welcome you and give you a little update, a little brief intro into what you can expect from this place. Many people have just seen a Discord server. This is not one of those. This Discord server is just the hub of a bunch of legacy forgers going out into the world and creating the life they desire. And they do that by literally creating the life they desire, living the life as a adventure, or as I lovingly refer to it as a saga. Self-awareness, growth, adventure. It's not for everyone. It's a place where you can come in and, regardless of where you are in your journey towards wherever you're going, you can find something that can help you come even further on that journey. We want to provide all the tools and resources necessary for all the people coming in here so that they can actually live life on their terms. Now, many people have completely misunderstood everything about this numerous times since we started this journey, but I wanted to just give you a little heads up at what you can expect so that you don't get that whole, let's say, triggering sensation when you see some of the things that we're going to talk about. I feel that if everyone on planet Earth had all the things they needed in terms of financial balance, in terms of fulfillment, joy, love, and all the things that is, in my humble opinion, required in life, then the planet would be a better place. Because if everyone was just out there to make it better, then of course it would actually become better. But we can't do that. Not with an employer that we hate, that gives us money that we need, that we can live in the house that we bought, for the money we got from the job that we hate. It's a very bad circle, in my opinion. That does not mean that I'm telling you to quit your job just willy-nilly. Stop everything that you're doing if you don't like it. What I'm saying is here, you can learn how to create your own. I want you to feel fulfilled in life. I want you to feel like you have the power to change your destiny, to forge your legacy. That's what this is all about. The Legacy Forge is for people who wants to or already see the world as a limitless playground. Because it is. And I'm going to give you a little example to that. We are going to talk a lot about mindset because many people today struggle with things that should not be an issue. We are caught up in our past, or we are kept down by our traumas, or we are anxious about the future, or there is something that is always creating some friction in where we are at. Instead of just living right now, taking the past as the armor and the experience and the value that we have received to become who we are today, so that we can take plans and actions and all those things, form those into a little pot of ingredients right now and forge a new future. Because you have the choice at all times, throughout every single second of every single day. You have a choice as to what to do. You choose what you want to think about. Might seem weird, but your thoughts creates your reality. Your thoughts will create emotions. Emotions will create a reaction or an action, and those actions or reactions will create results. So depending on where you are at and how you think and how you see the world, you are effectively creating your reality. But mindset is not all, and there is a lot to be said about mindset. But I want you to really see that you have experience, that you have value, that you can do something with what you have gone through in your life that can help you set yourself free alongside other people who needs to be set free. How do you do that? We will do everything in our power to teach you how you can create something based on you, your life experience. And this example could probably set the tone for that. Let's say that you know something. Let's say that in your life, you've had a passion, a hobby, an interest, whatever it is, a fascination, something that you've learned more about than the common person. And we all have that. Does not matter how crazy it is or how crazy it seems to you. If you have something and you can help another person with that, then it does not take a lot. Think about this. There are 8.5 billion people on this planet, probably more by now. 2 billion of those is on Facebook alone. I'm not going to go into Facebook because that is a toxic place. We're just using that as an example right now. Let's say that you have something that you are helping people with. Let's say that it is how to do a backflip. And I'm saying that because I've seen that as an example. And you're selling this, the step-by-step guide and blueprint on how to do a backflip. So you're putting that into an ebook or a video or something that is going to help you convey what you have learned in getting to do a backflip, because you have walked the talk. You have done this. So you know what is required for them to do a backflip. You put that in a box, a PDF, something, doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you a lot of things. You can use free tools, you can do paid tools, you can do whatever you want. You can use a normal video that you create with a camera, a mobile phone that most people have. And then you put a price to it. Now let's say, just for argument's sake, you put a ridiculous price, like $10 on that. And you put that onto a group that is about backflips. People come to that group to learn how to do a backflip. I'm not saying that you should go and poach other people's groups, but in this example, it should prove a very interesting scenario. In this group, there are 10,000 people. You put down that link to the place where they can buy your thing for $10. Then you say what they can get from that. You provide value. Just in sharing your thing, you're providing value, right? Now, let's say that from those 10,000 people, 1,000 people buy. Doesn't take a lot to see that $10 times 1,000 becomes 10,000. I have this philosophy that if one person buys, you can repeat the process. And if you know who you are helping, if you have a millionaire who have everything he wants or she wants, and you have something that can help them, and you sell that for $10,000, they won't bat an eye to pay you to learn what you have so that they can solve the problem. That's all it is. It's solving a problem. And it doesn't have to be a lot. And I'm not saying that all of this is about money, because it's just a fraction of it. I just think that you need a financial income, the stability, based on your skills, where you are in charge. You don't have an employer. You don't live at the whim of the government or handouts. You know what to do if you want to create something more. If you need money, you create money. Now, that creates a freedom. I think money is just an energy. Like, you don't want a fancy car. You want the feeling that the fancy car is going to give you. A feeling is vibration. A vibration is energy. So if you see everything as energy, there are literally no freaking limits. I see myself. I see you as energy. And we're going to talk a lot more about that. But my point is, you're going to learn everything that you need in terms of creating the life that you want. We have many different programs paid. Someone up to $20,000, $50,000. We have also small things like $5, $10, $15. And we have a bunch of things for free. The Legacy Forge is for you to set yourself free. And I really hope that a lot of people get over their limitations. Stop judging other people and instead see that they are actually valuable. That they can do the same thing. I'm saying all this based on experience. I've been on this journey for more than 10 years, and I think we have the biggest community in Scandinavia on a topic that is very controversial, and you're going to learn more about that as well. Because this is just the beginning, and I have no idea where it's going to end. At some point, we're going to have 10 holistic personal development centers around the world that is going to do things that most people thought impossible. I'm going to show you things that you thought was impossible. I'm going to shake your reality. And when I do that, there's no denying it. You will find that your paradigm can be shifted. All of a sudden, you're living in a completely new life. And it can happen with one thought. With that, welcome to the Legacy Forge. This is your entry into a brand new world if you dedicate yourself. Because if you don't do the spew, if you don't walk your talk, if you don't do the things you say you want, nothing is going to happen. You have to commit. You have to actually go into your adventure and commit. That requires sacrifice sometimes. All of a sudden, you don't go out to eat as much as you did before. You don't go out to party as much as you did before. Because all of a sudden, you have a purpose. You have something that you are trying to achieve. You have to do something in terms of sacrifice to achieve that. More on that later. You'll see on the left side that there are channels and there are categories. If you just came in this server into this Legacy Forge now from a free link, you'll probably just see the general chat. If you came in here through Saga, you're going to see the general chat and the Saga that comes with it. So as you see, depending on where you are, depending on what you came in through, you are going to have access through different things here in this server. But regardless of where you came from, you can always reach out through the support ticket on the left, top left, I believe. It says open a ticket. Or you can just message me, or you can tag us. Reach out if you need anything. And also be active, be engaging. If you want something, ask for it. If you want to make new friends, go in and talk and make new friends. This is going to grow exponentially, and I hope that you are here to live life, because if you are, odds are that you are going to live an adventure that most people cannot even imagine. I'm stoked for you. I look forward to seeing you more of you, and I look forward to grow with you, because Legacy Forge is nothing if it is not about the accountability partners and the like-minded Legacy Forgers that are in here to support each other to reach their goals. I love your face. So again, as I leave,
Welcome to the Legacy Forge.